About a year ago, I started my passive income journey as a complete beginner. It's been long, hard, but also very fun 12 months. So in this video, I will share with you how much money I made online, what are my income sources, and how am I planning to expand them. Before all of this, I have a huge disclaimer for all the beginners out there. Passive income is not exactly passive. I have a whole video explaining this in detail, but basically you need to invest a lot of time and efforts before you start seeing any kind of returns. Actually, passive stands for I busted my ass for years and now I'm bearing the fruits of my work. So before you watch another 100 videos on the topic, make sure you pick something that you actually love doing. Don't get in the game just because of the idea that it's going to be passive, because it won't be passive, especially in the beginning. Okay, now that I got this off my chest, let's get to the actual income sources. BlackBox is my biggest passive income earner. I've made about $640 for the past 12 months. Now, what is BlackBox? It's a platform that you can upload stock footage and they distribute it to many other websites where they can actually sell the stock footage, and when a client likes your video clip, they purchase it and you get a percentage of the sale. The percentage is about, I think, 40% when you deduct the cut for BlackBox and also for all the agencies. I started uploading to the platform in May last year, but I made my first sale in September. Of course, there was a learning curve for what kind of footage I need to upload, how to make it look great, and so on and so on. So I'm not gonna bore you with this, but as you can see from the report, the revenue is not really stable. My best month ever accounts for about 1/3 of my total income for the past year. I sell all kinds of random footage, like my alarm going off at 5:45 a.m., but mostly I sell footage from Africa and more specifically from the sardine run, which is kind of understandable because this is rare type of footage and it's quite valuable for the people that are looking for such kind of footage. $600 might not sound like a lot, and it's nowhere near to covering my costs for the gear and for the actual trip to Africa, but it's kind of great to know that you have something out there that's working from you year after year, and probably at some point, who knows, it will pay off my whole trip to Africa. And keep in mind that after I've learned all that I needed to learn, now I'm not investing that much time into it. I have only about 250 clips online, which in the world of stock footage is pretty much nothing. But I plan to do this in the future. Like, for example, we went to Santorini, I uploaded some footage, I hope it sells, and wherever else we go and it's worth shooting, I will upload also some stock footage, and hopefully as years pass by I'll actually get a great return on my investment, and basically I will start traveling for completely free in the future. That's the goal of this income source. My second biggest passive income stream is from online classes. I started my journey back in September 2019, and until today I've made about $600 from 3 different platforms. I launched my first ever online class on the biggest platform, which is Udemy, but after that I decided to unpublish it and do it on my own hosting, my own website, and basically I dove into the online business by myself. This proved not to be a great idea, and my total return on investment of this endeavor is about minus 800%, but it was a great learning experience. The third platform that I currently use mostly and I'm a great fan of is Skillshare. Once I uploaded all of my 3 courses into Skillshare, I started seeing some growth, and actually in July I had my best month yet. The best month means I made about $20, but it doesn't matter. It's a great feeling, guys, because I love teaching, I love showing things that I know about, and it's just, I don't know, it's extremely satisfying to have this kind of feedback from everybody that's actually purchasing and watching the classes. Yeah, I really love this, to be honest. I haven't put a lot of time and effort in the past months, and I'm definitely going to do this in the future. I have a huge plan for about 3 or 4 more online classes that I want to shoot and then edit and upload and promote. And I'm sure that it's going to be the snowball effect. It's extremely difficult to make good money from online classes without having a big audience, and I'm in this type of situation. So that's why I need to provide value and value and value, and then add a little bit more value to the mix. If you're interested in what kind of online classes I have right now and what I will be building in the future, and if you want to support my channel just a little bit, I will leave a link down in the description with 2 months of free trial of Skillshare so you can explore, watch something, and then give me your feedback.
What's going on, guys? This is Z, and this is actually going to be my first vlog ever.
It took me 2 years and more than 100 videos to get monetized on YouTube, but it's a fact. And in the first month, I made $42. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it's a blessing. I love this. I feel rich because actually I've reached a milestone. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys that I'm not in for money or whatever. I love making this content and I love producing and thinking about the ideas and everything and getting better with every video. But of course, I'm also interested in the income that YouTubers can make and potentially I can make in the future. You might have already noticed that I got monetized because you have seen some ads before or during my videos, and thank you for being patient and skipping them because this is the way YouTubers make money nowadays. And I don't really love ads also, but to be honest, when I'm watching a favorite YouTuber, I leave the ads to run and then I skip it before I continue watching because I know that this will bring this YouTuber a lot more revenue. YouTube is a huge challenge and the learning curve is incredibly big. I enjoy every single moment, and this is where I actually invest most of my time and efforts. That's why I'm not so focused on BlackBox, or I wasn't that focused on online classes or anything else pretty much, because I really want to build this channel to be valuable first of all for you guys, and then at some point to have the audience where I can properly monetize and have a decent passive income. Another reason that I put so much effort into this channel is because it has the biggest potential to increase the so-called snowball effect that I mentioned with online classes. Once I've established myself and you know that I provide good quality videos and good value for you guys, you'll be much more willing to explore what else I have to offer. And if you're watching this video in the future and I've already made it in YouTube terms, thank you guys. Thank you for every single person that supports my channel, watches my videos, comments down below, leaves a likes and anything else. I've received a ton of feedback from you guys and that's what actually helping me to get better and better and actually provide better quality. My last passive income stream comes from my investments. Actually, I've made probably more money from my investments than from all the other income sources, but I'm not going to brag about it or actually even share it because, guys, I have a strategy that in 20, 30 years, I need this money to retire. So it's not like I feel them in my real life every day. I'm not going to go and spend them on a vacation or buy something or whatever. They just sit somewhere out there and they just compound and generate revenue for me that I reinvest and so on and so on and so on. So I don't think it's really fair to count it as passive income. I have a whole series on my channel about investing and what is my strategy and what is actually my path as a beginner investor. I'm gonna link all the videos down below. But something very important that I do is get all my income from other different income sources like the BlackBox or YouTube or whatever else. and I invest it into my investments. So then they can compound and generate me even more revenue. And in the future, hopefully, my ultimate goal is that from my investments and from other passive income sources, I will be able to generate, let's say, a healthy living. So, for example, I don't know, five, $10,000 per month. I think that's a great goal that I'll be aiming for. And I know, guys, that you will be here with me through this journey. And I'm going to share absolutely everything that I know with you guys. And actually, if you want to see something or if you have any kind of questions, make sure you leave me a comment down below. And as always, I'll make sure to answer and maybe even make a video about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.